Invited to executive leadership meetings today, I got uninvited to executive leadership meetings. This is a few years dated, but still makes me chuckle. I was hired into this company a few years ago to get a struggling function straightened out. I did that, while up-peer functions struggled. My boss decided to bring in a new leader for those areas, however late in the process they decided, to make this leadership role more appealing to external candidates. Decided to expand the scope and tuck me and my group in under this new leader. I thought okay, whatever, I wasn't interested in the overall role at this point in my career. I liked the size of my current job. But my former boss, now one step above, decided because I now report to his report, I was no longer part of the executive leadership team and meetings. This was a small company, and most all decisions happened at these weekly leadership meetings. The function had a lot going on, so I usually did a lot of the talking and reporting out. This really irritated me because I knew how these meetings went, but the decision was made. So with my calendar now cleared of this obligation, I filled that time with other meetings to optimize my calendar. It was in the next week, during the executive meeting, that I got my first call from my new boss with a quick question that came up during their meeting. Since I was in a 1-1 meeting, it would be rude not to give them the focus they deserve, so I ignored the message. Then I got another and another. Teams message, cell phone, all told I got 6 messages, 4 from my new, current boss and 2 from others. I didn't respond to any of them because I was unavailable, and it is terribly rude to other meeting attendees. As soon as the executive committee meeting ended, and coincidentally my agenda freed up, I fired off all the replies quickly, all questions answered. A new boss afterwards stopped by and said, "Boy, sure wish I had that info in the meeting." I told him, of course, just let me know beforehand what may come up, and I'll be sure to prep him. Of course, it happened regularly for a couple months. My boss and former boss got a weekly reminder that I was actually the most knowledgeable and efficient person to connect with, and their meetings were less productive without me there. I ended up leaving that company for a new opportunity within a year. And while it wasn't actually the dominant reason, I did cite the disengagement that happened when I got removed from the executive committee team as a reason I was open to a move.